What up, doe? What up, doe? What up, doe? All right, not going into my intro because this may be a long one. Hopefully not. All right. But anyway, but I will say thank you to my ride and dies. Thank you for my day ones. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you. My new subscribers, thank you. I'm honored and welcome. If you're here for the first time, hit the description box, hit the playlist, get familiar with the channel. Go ahead on subscribe. We 100. All right, and you already know to shine it bright to everything is all right. All right, all about the healing. Look at here. All right, so with that being said, I got a lot here. Hold on a second. Okay, so it is a lot here. And I drew a lot here because I didn't understand what was going on. As I sat here, I kind of understand, but you know what I made up in my mind? What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about you. And yes, this is here. This other part is here. We'll briefly go over that. But I want to talk about you. When I drew this card, well, hold on. You're unconcerned. You're unconcerned. You're unbothered. You're not going to be bothered. You're not going to let people toss you to and fro. You're not going to have people attaching themselves and binding you and taking you through, pulling you back and forth. See, when you like this, when you're concerned, then it's a possibility that the people can, they can get a punch in, or they can get something through, or they can pull you, or they can tug on you, or they can do. But when you like this, no ma'am, no sir. See, when you're unconcerned about people, places, and things, their intentions, what they want from you, or what they want to do to you, it takes their power away. The power that it takes to be able to do those things. You need to be in fear. You need to be concerned. You need to be worried. You need to be confused. You need to be conflicted. But you're not. See, this is the first card that came out concerning you, collective, concerning us, concerning I, concerning we. We are unconcerned. We're not concerned about these people, what they doing, what they trying to do. But it's a difference to be concerned than to be mindful. Two different things. To be mindful, you are aware of what is being done. You are aware of people, places, and things, intentions. You are aware, but you're not worried. You're not concerned. You're not bothered. You're not confused. You're not bewildered. You see crystal clear, and you are aware, and you are mindful. It's a difference. So then, here you are. Here you are. When I pulled this, see, this came out before some of this stuff came out. But this is the root. This right here is the root of it all. People, places, and things refused. See, you're rising. As it stands today, you are rising. You are rising. Let's see if I can take this. Maybe that might be a little bit better. You're rising. See, some of you, you're rising by what you speak, the power of your words. I'm not going to proclaim and say that all of you are speakers, truth speakers, sayers, seers, all of that. But whatever you speak, whomever you speak to, is wise counsel. Mature woman means wisdom. You speak wisdom. You speak clarity, knowledge. Then you have some of you that are way showers. You show people the way by what you do. You show them. You show them how to get out of their situation. You speak and you show with action. But what God is saying to you and why this came out is because God is wanting you to understand, get it in your spirit, to understand that you have been promoted. You are rising. You are not the same. Your gifts are not the same. They are amplified. You have won the battle. See, these people, places, and things, they wouldn't accept you. They wanted your light. They wanted your potential. They wanted to steal from you. They want to steal who you are. But you never backed down. You fought them tooth and nail, step by step, hour by hour, year by year, minute by minute. You fought them to become who you are today, unbothered. You fought them by speaking the word no, meaning the word no, standing by the word no, standing in your power, standing in your truth. It didn't matter to you one way or another if they saw you, if they accepted you. See, because your soul knew that it was their issue, not yours. Your soul knew that you had come here for them. Your soul knew that you outranked them. Your soul knew the travels. Your soul knew that you traveled, you sacrificed, you came, you conquered. Then you to come down here. Then you went through hell and high water so you can wake up and rise to your potential, and you're still rising. and you ongoing to rise to your full potential. And you got some people that's losing their minds over you in this position. Because when you were with them, you were not in this position, but they were able to see because they have gifts just like you do. God allowed them to see your potential. God allowed them to see what you could be and what you would be, so they can come along and be able to heal, able to change the dynamics of a reoccurring cycle of being stuck, stagnant. Keep going around that reoccurring cycle of darkness and take their rightful place alongside you, whether it was your twin, your soulmate, a friend, whatever it was. But these people, places, and things, their ego and their pride would not allow them to see you. They had to see you to be able to be led by you. But when they saw you and saw your potential and where you were headed, saw your gifts and saw you and saw all the people around you and, you know, saw the lights and the people and the manifestations and the material things and everything that would go along with your calling. They were allowed to see it, even though you weren't even there and you didn't even know it yet. They were allowed to see it so they can follow suit. So they can make a choice to do something different this time. So they can make a choice and a decision to not go dark, but see how the light could enhance their life. Because these people are of the light. These people that you have come down here, sacrificed to come down here and help, they are of the light. They are part of the light workers. They have gifts just like the light workers. They have talents and abilities like the light workers. But oftentimes when they come down here, they take those gifts and distort them and misuse and abuse them. And God ended up taking some of their gifts and some of their power back because they misused their power and they use it against the light workers. But what has happened here, because this is one individual, one main person that has influenced a community of people against you. These are people, places, and things that this particular person have paid actual money. This could be people in their community. This could be practitioners. This could be witch doctors. I mean, when I say community, they have collected various people to come against you because they saw your potential and their pride and their ego They chose their pride and ego instead of looking at the light and looking at their potential. So their pride and ego could not see who you, that their pride and their ego could see who you are, but they refuse to recognize you. And they refuse to recognize you, and they refuse to allow you to come in and help. Because in order to do that, that means that they will be under your care. They will be under, and this type of person, they don't want to be under anybody. Then I'm seeing, but it's not the case for everybody, I'm seeing a masculine who have problems with women. He want to dominate women. He want to control and manipulate women. He wants to have women under him. This is a problem for a woman, for him to see a woman that he know that he was tied to, or he was it's hard for him to get instructions from a woman. It's hard for him not only to get instructions, but it's hard for him to take orders or submit, or to be able to learn from a woman. It stems back from his childhood. However, it's, as it stands today, he has no respect for women. He has no respect for what a woman could bring to the table. And so this was part of the pride and ego as well. Then you, on the flip side, you can have a woman that wants to control a man, want to constantly control and control and manipulate a man to do what they want that man to do. They want to be the man. They want to be the boss. That's this type of energy. Regardless, fit it in where it get in. This is you. You ain't backing down. You're not changing. This is who you are for all to see. They can push, they can do whatever they gonna do. This is where it is. You're gonna speak. You're gonna be heard. You're not backing down. You're not changing. The answer is no. The world is your oyster. The world will see you. The world would hear you. And you are protected. You manifested this. God manifested this for you. This will happen. Whatever you're manifesting right now will come. God is wanting me to let you know. It is here. It is coming. Open up yourself to receive it. Do not allow your thoughts to roam and, go against or think it doesn't matter. God says, whatever you are manifesting, it is yours. You are wise. You are an old soul. You have been here over and over and over again. You are a master. You are an ascended master. Unconcerned. Unbothered. That's who you are. And God said you are rising. You have risen above God's expectation. What your contract has said, you have risen above that. And you're still rising. And as you rise, God said, as you rise, you're going to attract people, places, and things that is That's these people, but this is what he gave me us. That's going to be mentally unstable. They're going to be attracted to your energy. So when this happens, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Because as you rise, your energy is going to be different. And these people that are coming to you, you're going to be wondering why, this is like the third person that's and flipped out on me, or this is third person. It's because things are changing. And these people that's mentally unstable, I'm not talking about the people, because I'm getting ready to talk about them, who this masculine energy have paid, and they going through what they going through. I'm talking about not them. I'm talking about as you rise, people, places, and things that have not been able. Okay, this is what God given me. Okay. The people, places, and things that have not awakened, they're stuck. Because oftentimes when you go through awakening, people call you mentally unstable, or they don't understand what you're talking about, but you sort your way out one way or another, and things start to come together. These people I'm speaking of, they're stuck. They stuck somewhere. And they started to awaken, but then they got stuck. Where your energy, as you are as a healer, they're going to be drawn to you. And God is saying, it's not that you have to take them in and do all that. No. Be careful how you speak. Be careful how you act, because your energy could help. Your energy can open these people up to go ahead and finish ascending and then take their rightful place with the collective light workers, the healers, because these are healers as well, but they just stuck. And nobody understands. Nobody get it. They're speaking and talking, but to people it's gibberish. But really, they're stuck in some type of dimension, or they're stuck somewhere. This is what I'm seeing. And they see you. They see your light. And they're attracted to you, and they're going to try to talk to you, and God is saying, don't be like everybody else. Now, God is not saying to place yourself in danger. That's not what he's saying. He's saying, be mindful. Be mindful that when you see these type of people, look with your spiritual eyes to see. That will tell you the difference. And God will lead you to what to say, what to do, and how to interact with that particular person. They're not going to harm you. Everybody else is scared, but you, as the healer, should be able to use your spiritual eyes to see what is going on and be able to help them. If they stuck in a dimension, be able to speak the right words, be able to say something, be able to stand with them, pray with them, do something to help them get back on track to finish their ascension so they can get out. That's for some of you, not everybody. That's for some of you. Okay. Oh. Y'all know I do not want to be bothered with these people, right? Okay. But let me just tell you this one thing, okay? You, the collective, these people are getting karma, but you are getting Dharma. You're getting your just due. You're getting what was taken away from you. You're getting honor. You're getting respect. You're getting your accolades for the things that you have done in this lifetime. The things that's why you're getting the things that you've been manifesting, the things you've been praying about, your hopes, your dreams, the things that you've been asking God for, the things you've been standing in the gap for manifestation. That's why God is saying they're honoring it. It's going to come to pass because you're now getting Dharma. Okay? No longer bound to people, places, and things. They are bound. Not full of anxiety, fear. You're unbothered. Yeah, they still doing rituals. This is the deck. I normally do it first. No more manipulation. They trying to come in and find a way. They wrecking their brains to try to find a way to get you back up under their control, to manipulate, to get you to come out of this energy. They just cannot stand it. See how that light is all around you and you stand out? They've been wanting to shut you up. They've been wanting to hide you. Whatever you got going on, whatever you doing, whatever you are, how you shining your light, speaking, way sure, whatever you're doing, because everybody's different and everybody's doing different things according to your calling and your gifts and your talents. Whatever it is, it's making an impact. And God is saying that it's getting ready to take off. You're getting ready to be seen and heard and respected. No more. And these people, because here they are. They down here too. The same card is right down here. But it's in the upright. These people are hiding. They're getting ready to hide. They're getting ready to run. They're getting ready to clear out the way. That's how you getting ready to come. That's how far you getting ready to come up. So, here we go. Let me run through this real quick. So, you have a masculine energy, male or female. They parade like they nice, like they a good person. People generally think they are a good person, a good guy, good girl, you know, good reputation, you know, lighthearted, good person. But this person is not. This person is not a good person. This person have been actually paying people to come against you because you are in your north node and they are in their south node. Okay, now with this card right here, it explains a lot. I'm gonna try to run it down because I couldn't get it. But when this card came out, which was the first card, I couldn't get this card what it meant, so I needed these. But anyway, because you are in your north node, which I think I've said this before, because you are in your north node, this person is jealous, relentlessly coming towards you, relentlessly trying to change your fate. They really trying to change you, change your fate. But you're not changing. You refuse and you will not back down. You put your foot down and you made up in your mind you're going to be who you are. You're going to be who you are. You're going to stand for who you are. You're going to speak your talk. You're going to walk your walk. And you're not bothered about what this person is doing. That this person can't pay you. This person can't reel you in. This person can't control and manipulate you and keep you small because they have a problem and the issue with seeing women especially you, rising. Every time you rise, it takes them to a place that they can't come out. I think that you trigger because they can't control and keep you small and disrespect you. It triggers them back to their childhood where their parent had the control over them, kept them small. Their parent didn't allow them to be them or something, but we're not going to dig in that. You trigger every time they see you, and now you're getting ready to rise again. God getting ready to take you out the shadows. This person was an enlightened one, but chose the darkness, chose their fate with the darkness because the material things, because they couldn't get over the childhood, they couldn't get over the fears, they couldn't get over what they went through. They couldn't sit in this area and heal. They sat in this area and plotted and planned to hurt and destroy and ruin people. And they did that until they met you. When they met you, you were a force to be reckoned with. At first, you went right along with it because you thought this person was your be-all, end-all. But when you realized that this person was not a nice guy, did not have your best interests, was not a nice girl, did not have your best interests, they were not going to come out of this south node. They were not going to transform and renew. They're not going to listen. They're not going to be healed. You walked away and allowed them to sit right up in here and plot and plan and do all the things that they can conjure up to do. But you still you unconcerned. You're unbothered. You're still rising. And you ain't gonna change. You're not gonna allow people, places, and things to change you. When you know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you're on the right path and that God has stamped that with approval, who are they to come along to change what God has stamped and approved? I don't think so. You will not be changed. You unbothered and you're unconcerned. So they can do ritual after ritual. They can play game after game. But at the end of the day, it will all end up back in their hands, back in their lane, and back on them. All of this is going to turn out to be in your favor. The world is your oyster. The world is yours. And you are protected from people, places, and things that's in this type of energy. This type of energy, God is not getting ready to honor that because you've already paid the price. You've already learned the lesson. You already went through a whole lot and an ordeal that most people would have never survived. But you did. So with that being said, God, as you stand for God, God gonna stand for you. And these people, places, and things that's stuck in a dimension, is stuck in their mind in darkness, you tried to help them. You tried to stand by them. You tried to heal them. You tried to restore them. You tried to renew them. You tried to be their friend. You tried to be their lover. You tried to be their family. But they didn't want you. They rebuked you, casted you out, ghosted you, hurt you, tried to ruin you, destroy you, stole from you, cheated from you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So at the end of the day, he hired a community of people. The same community of people that we just seen in that deck was like this, hiding and running. He hired these people with actual money. He hired them. They came after you, stalked you, took all your personal information in. Some of them went totally too far. But everything has been recorded. He hired these people. But now, because you taking a stand and because you are who you are, because you know who you are, and because God is standing for you just like you standing for God, it's all getting ready to begin. It's getting ready to begin. The world is your oyster. The power, the authority that you hold is getting ready to unfold for all to see. This community that has been stalking you, stopping you, blocking you, cheating on you, that's been in your personal space and gossiping and lying about you. Every ugly, every unjust thing that's been said and done to you, every ritual, every freezer spell, every fire spell, water spell, everything tied to you, your legacy, who you are, who you used to be. Everything is involved in this. And they will pay a price. Because God tried over and over and over and over again. Your ancestors tried. The angels tried to warn these people. But they would not listen. They did not hear you. Did not see them. Did not hear them. Did not want to hear them. So now that you're standing for God and God is standing for you, it begins. Every payout they gonna pay. Every contract they gonna pay. Everything that was done to you that was unjust. People, places, and things are going to have to pay. But it's time for you to rise. It's time for you to receive your Dharma. Because remember, what you shall reap, you shall sow. You have sown and sown and sown and cried and sacrificed. You have done it. And now it is your time. Not karma, Dharma. This is you. And this is them. It all begins. These people were your hidden enemy. You didn't even know these people. Some of these people you had never seen before in your life. But they knew all your business. They knew all into your life. They knew all into your spiritual life, your past lives. They knew all into your children, your ex-lovers, your ex-husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, what school you went to. They knew all into you. And you never knew who these people were that were working against you. But everything is going to be taken care of. Everything is in order, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much money they got. It doesn't matter who they pay. Because this ain't about this. This is about what ground did you sow? Where did you sow? Because wherever you sow, you're getting ready to reap. That's what this is about. Whatever you've done to somebody else, somebody gonna do to you. Whatever you sowed and hoped and prayed for somebody else, whether it's good, whether it's bad, that same thing is gonna come to you. So if you sowed on good ground, good things is getting ready to be hot and popping at your location. If you didn't, I see you and I wouldn't want to be you. It's the way this thing is getting ready to run down here today. I sat here a good hour trying to figure this thing out. But that's it in a nutshell. For my people, rise. It's time to rise, baby. It's time to rise. And you think you being who you are. But God got a whole nother level. A whole nother thing. Because what I'm getting, these people did everything they could. Everything they could to stop this rise. It's something about this rise. It's not just what I pointed out. It's more than that now. It's something about you rising and taking this position. I think these people thought that they will be able to stop and block this rise if they stopped and blocked a man or a woman to come in your life. But that's how God tricked them. It never was about a woman and a man coming in your life. You a woman and a man, you make up the woman and man your own self. You make up the union within you. They did all this to try to stop you from union. But God had another plan. See, for those of you that thought that you needed a union to make a power couple, to make things moving and shaking, you are the power couple. And then on top of that, after you rise, then God gonna bring that man or that woman, and you will be a power couple. You will be a power couple. You're gonna be power and powerful by yourself. And then once the world can see, whatever world that is, because the world could still be your community, It could be the whole wide world, whatever your contract requires, or whatever your contract is. Once you take that power, once you take that move, wherever God take you, then God can bring that person in and you can have that power couple. I believe God did it this way. So whoever your person is can see you all already standing in your power. All can see your power and who you are and still choose you. Not by what you have, because whoever this person is, they gonna have too. They're powerful by themselves and you're powerful by yourself. And they're going to choose you not for power because they already have power. They already are established on their end, and you're going to be established on your end. And God's going to allow them to see you and meet you right where you are in the position that God held just for you. But the enemy, the ops, thought they was doing something. That's why I knew it. I knew it. Thought they was doing something when they try to take or try to prevent or try to. You make the union. You gonna make the union first. You gonna be the power couple within first. And once you take your rightful place, then and only then will all can see. Then God is going to join in and allow that person to see you. And when that person sees you, they already know. This person already knows your spirit, already knows your soul. It's only going to take an eye to see. And it's not going to be about what you have. It's not going to be about what you look like. It's not going to be about the superficial stuff. It's going to be soul to soul, level to level, faith to faith. It's going to be what you working with. I'm working with too. Let's do this together. Power couple together. But all these people thought they can stop you. They can block you. If you don't have nobody, they can stop you. They can block you. If you're not connected with nobody, you all by yourself. You all alone. You won't be able to get there. God always got a plan. I knew that what that mess they was talking about some bringing a person in, I knew that wasn't it. And I kept saying, don't worry about it. See, God could come out and tell you about it now because you already there. All God got to do is open the floodgates for open up that veil for people to see you. And you're there. That was the only thing missing. God was hiding you. You were around. You were doing your thing. But God was hiding you. They thought they were hiding you, but God was hiding you because you have to be ready for this. This ain't no small fry. This ain't no small. When all eyes are on you, the heat is on. The pressure is on. Not being able to go out to the store. Not being able, I'm talking about like that. Not being able to go out and do. You're going to be recognized. People going to know your name. That is what these people are trying to stop. And they thought they were going to be able to stop it because they stopping some kind of union. some kind of man, some kind of woman coming in. But you make the union within yourself. You are the union. You are the masculine. You are the feminine. You are in union. They can never stop that. It never was about a man and a woman. It's about you. Always have been. But they can't understand that. They don't get that. Because they got to have somebody in their bed. They got to have somebody that they hold. They got to have somebody in their house. They got to have somebody around them all the time. They don't understand or understand or overstand how to be alone and be sufficient. How to grow and learn and be in good counsel, wise counsel by yourself. They don't know that. But because you learned it and because you know it, God's going to reward you. But because you did it, you don't realize what you've done. You have went into union. Masculine. You have mastered your masculine and your feminine energy, which makes union within you. So now you can make your rightful place. What they thought you needed, another individual, you needed yourself. You needed to master yourself to take your rightful place, to rise up to where you're supposed to be. For all to see. And now, it's about to begin. Congratulations. That's all I got to say. Congratulations. So, with that being said, hit the comments. Let a sister know. Let a sister know. Let a sister know. Hit the comments. Let me know. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Share. Get the video, especially this video. Get this video out there for all to see. And wow, that was powerful. I have to say so myself. That was a powerful read. I'm about to go watch it again my own self. Anyway, here we go. So I'm sending love. I'm sending healing away. Trinity is